Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
Jerry.
And Linda.
Bringing you a special show tonight. We have a couple of our friends. They're from Wisconsin, and they've got quite a story that we're going to share with you. They've taken the big leap of faith and come down here, and it's kind of an unusual tale, and we're going to tell you all about it. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce Sue and Mark.
Yes, Jerry wants us to tell a little bit of our story about how we got down here. It started about probably about a year ago. We were thinking about what are we going to do when we get closer to retirement, and where do we want to go. And to be honest, neither one of us were real keen on Florida at the time, and we were looking more deserty, Southwest, Arizona, Vegas area, and we spent a lot of time out there. Then last October, unfortunately, I lost my job unexpectedly, and we kind of had a little switch in game plan, and we said, well, we have a little bit of time. Let's come down and do the lifestyle visit to the villages in November. I would say, and Sue, correct me if I'm wrong, Sue was probably less than enthusiastic about coming down to the villages because we really didn't, I don't know what it was. We had heard some things that maybe we weren't that excited about. I'll be honest, we thought that the villages was 80 and 90-year-old people running around all day long, and to our surprise, it was nothing like that at all.
And we loved it.
So you started with a lifestyle visit. Can you kind of explain how does somebody go about setting up a lifestyle visit?
Oh, okay, good point. So what I'd done is I had sent in, like I said, almost a year ago, I had sent into the villages to get their video. They send you a little disc with a video and a lot of information, and we took a look at it. And really simply, there's a simple number to call and say, hey, I'd like to come down and visit. They offer lifestyle packages, I think anywhere from 3 to 7 nights at one of the villas, one of the newer villas, and we signed up. It was that easy. So we came down in November. We spent 6 nights here, had a really good experience, and we kind of, as each day went by, we kind of looked at each other and said, wow, this place is kind of fun. Everybody's active, everybody's friendly, there's so much to do. It was quite a great experience. And we decided, I have a sister that lives down in Fort Lauderdale, so we decided to come down before the holidays, and we went and at the last minute said, you know what, let's stop at the villages for a couple of days first, just to see if we really do like it, or just to make sure we know what we want to do. So we came down here, spent I think 3 or 4 days in the villages before going down to Fort Lauderdale, and we're like, yeah, this place is really, it's really for us. So we kind of shifted gears again. I was looking for a job. The job market was really tough. I've been in retail my whole career, and things were really, really tough at that time of the year, especially in holiday time. And then everybody knows what's happened since then. So it's been a challenge. So we said let's book a month. So we came down mid-January to mid-February. We rented a villa. We were lucky to find a cancellation and got into a villa. And we really experienced the lifestyle here. I mean, we played a lot of golf, we went to a bunch of pools, we experienced the square, the shopping, and really, really enjoy what we were doing.
Sue, how is the shopping here?
I like it. We haven't bought a lot. We're actually looking for some furniture right now, but it is nice. There's a little bit of everything.
Now, what neighborhood did you end up buying in?
Go ahead.
St. James?
She's not sure.
Off of St. Charles?
Yeah, St. James. We ended up buying a villa in St. James. And, the interesting thing is when we came down, we were originally looking at designer homes. That was really what we were interested in. And then we decided with the job loss and other things happening that we were going to go we really liked the villas. And we found a great villa. It's a corner lot. It's got a big yard. It's got a hot tub. It's got plenty of room for a pool and a bird cage if we wanted to add that at some point. And we thought we would rent it out for a while I, wherever my job took me, we would rent the villa and use it occasionally. And then again, things shifted, the virus happened, and we said, you know what, the likelihood of getting a decent job now is going to be tough. And we made the decision probably when we left here at the end of February that we're going to try to get down here as quickly as we can.
So you made a true leap of faith. You bought one here before you sold your home back in Wisconsin.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did a lot of things a little bit backwards. As we sit here at the moment, I own 2 houses and a couple cars, and we just bought a golf cart, and I don't have a job. And I'm not retired yet. I would like to be, but I do need to work for a little bit longer and earn some money. So anybody's got any job opportunities out there, I'm looking full-time, part-time, consulting, you name it, I'm open. But yeah, we have our house on the market right now back in Wisconsin. The market there is actually fairly active considering what's happening. We had a second showing last night. We just heard that they're debating between our house and another house, so hopefully we can get that sold. And I think our plan right now is to get down here probably in mid to late July at the latest. Hoping we have a sale of our house and we can pack up and move down. I think the biggest challenge right now is trying to figure out what furniture we can actually bring down that will fit into our villa. The villa is about 40% smaller than our current home, and we bought a furnished villa, which is nice. Some of the furniture we really like, some of it not so much, but we've got a couple pieces at home that we'd like to make fit if we can.
So Mark and Sue are right where a lot of you people are. They are going to move and they don't know how to downsize yet. They're trying to decide what to bring, what to leave behind. It is a massive job, and it's going to take a little while, but they're well on their way to doing it. What I want to tell you about Mark is quite an accomplished golfer. He's very modest, but he's an extremely good golfer. We've played with him. And Linda and I have also been over to their villa. What'd you think of it?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Now they've got a deluxe villa. You can tell them a little bit, Mark. What is a villa?
From the best of my knowledge, we've been in and out 5 nights. The villa is actually, it's really a little bit smaller designer home. Our villa is 3 bedroom, 2 bath, about 1,650 square feet. It's got a decent sized lanai, not huge, but it's about, what is it, by
Traditional size.
maybe 6 by 12 or something.
But a big yard.
It's got a big corner yard, and villas basically have walls surrounding the yard. And a lot of people like villas because if you've got a dog or a pet, you can let the dog out and not have to worry about the dog running away or keeping an eye on it. So we don't have a pet at the moment, but it's nice. And our villa, we really like it. Like I said, it's a corner lot. We've got I think 4 or 5 very mature palm trees. We've got the people that lived in the home put a lot of money into landscaping just a year ago, so it's really nicely done. Like I said, there's a large hot tub that is in the yard, and we've got a lot of space. I mean, if we do stay in that villa for an extended period of time, we may consider doing a pool or a bird cage, or as we move down here again permanently full time, we may end up moving into a designer home in the next couple of years as well.
And we're giving them distance, as you guys can see back home. We're not appearing in the camera at the same time. Linda and I are trying to get our social distance in and also have a good interview with them. Sue, what kind of activities have you done since you've been here, or do you plan to do?
I haven't done anything yet other than the pools, and the squares aren't doing any entertainment right now. But when we came to the first couple of visits, we did a lot of golf. We played a lot of golf.
So
Really fun.
you're playing golf.
Executive courses for me,
Yeah.
pro courses for him, or both. So,
Both courses.
and we
And that-
really enjoyed that. It's been really nice.
And you guys are Packer fans.
Oh yeah, Packers, Badgers, yep,
They're
absolutely.
the Wisconsin. Now, my Notre Dame Fighting Irish are coming up to Wisconsin to play against you guys. If this all gets over with and they end up playing the college football season, so we'll both look forward to that. Anything that you guys would like to share with people that are thinking about moving here?
I would say just come and visit. That's how we got the bug. We really wanted to just come and check it off our list and move on. And once we got down here, we realized how much we liked it. And every time we came back, we really even liked it more. So that hooked us right away.
Did you guys use a Village's real estate person or an outside agent?
We were assigned a person pretty much right away, and she was really helpful, just really knowledgeable, very nice, just kind of let us do our own thing at our own pace, no pressure, just very informative, just really good.
And you came back down and did your closing in person.
We did. We originally were going to do a long distance like they're doing most of them, but we did do it in person. Actually, what we did is the title company put our packet in outside their door in a box, told us when it was going to be there. We came and picked up the packet. We took it down to the Citizens Bank office, and they allowed us in to come in and had somebody notarize the documents, and that was it. It was very simple. Just to add on to what Sue said about what I would suggest to people considering coming down here, absolutely come down and spend as much time as you can. But there are a lot of great resources out there. I mean, we got a ton out of, Jerry and Linda's videos. I mean, you guys covered so many topics. I thought that was really wonderful. And there's several other blogs out there as well. So, just search through that, because pretty much every question you may have will be answered in one of those. But get down here, talk to people. Everybody's friendly. The thing that I really like too is that most people here, well, everybody here is from someplace else. We ran into some people one day, 4 women, and they happened to be from Wisconsin. They happened to be from the same town that we lived in, and we got to know them a little bit. Then we ran into them again at another event. Then they invited us to one of the Wisconsin club's dinners one night with 240 people from Wisconsin there, which was great. And then when we bought a place, we went over to watch the pickleball game one day, and one of the gals that we had met was playing, and we told her where we lived. We live on the same street, 4 doors down from her. And one other thing too, regarding a lot of people wonder what it costs to live down in the villages. From my perspective, comparing it to Wisconsin, what I've experienced so far, and I did put together a budget, it's a little bit less expensive overall to live here. The biggest savings is property taxes by far. Wisconsin has very high property taxes, so that's probably one of the biggest. One thing that I have noticed too, though, is I think food prices here are a little bit higher overall. Whether you're at a restaurant or at a grocery store, we've done a little bit of both in the past week or so, and I would say prices are a little bit higher for food. But other than that, I mean, you don't have gas here; it's electric. The electric bills, I think, are pretty reasonable. You've got every home has a bond, which I know Jerry's talked a lot about in the past. And the bonds, some bonds are paid off and others aren't. I know that considering living in the newer areas of the villages, and there's a lot of new building going on, the bonds are exceptionally high. So even though the home prices seem like they're a little bit better value, when you add the bond into that, it's actually really not that much cheaper.
Well, Mark and Sue, we certainly do appreciate you telling us your story. We certainly enjoy your friendship too. So we're looking forward to you coming down and being here with us full time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Linda. We've enjoyed your company too, and
How about Jerry?
your sense of humor.
We really appreciate Mark and Sue taking time to talk to us today, and I know that they gave you guys some great information. They are just the kind of people that you want for your neighbors. That's the strength of the villages. The golf, it's fantastic. Pickleball, amazing. The whole place is Disneyland for retirees. The strength of the villages are people like Mark and Sue.
You're going to make a lot of friends here. Until next time.
See you when you get here.